Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
And you know what I love? Every moment when people try to tell me don't feel good about it. You know what? Let me tell you something. It's like an angel getting her wings. It's like ding, ding, ding. Oh, that just reached my spot.
Give us free. It is like the Amistad being returned all over again.
Francis, I did say last hour, and if you heard me to John Fugelsang, that Lance Bottom saying that they mistook her for Fani Willis, we would have a stronger case calling racism on that had you not famously mistook Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for Magic Johnson.
It happens.
That was embarrassing.
It happens.
Yelling down the hallway, Magic!
Magic! Yelling after the man. Magic!
Kareem turned around and was like, who the hell is yelling magic?
Magic!
Trump, can I just say Trump should have had Francis record his height and weight because she is really bad at it.
Yep.
I believe Kareem has, I don't know, about 10 inches on Magic. But anyway, go ahead.
You don't see 215 pounds when you look at Donald Trump.
If you're going to lie, you go with the big lie, right?
Right? Is that what your eyes do? Because I don't know what anybody else's eyes were doing. And what I do know for sure is that the scale at the Fulton County Jail, we all need to go step on it.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's freeing.
It really is.
That scale will make some dreams come true.
Ooh, Lord.
You couldn't have told me that a picture of Donald Trump could get me excited, but let me tell you about the joy I have had.
Don't you feel like we're owed this? Like I keep saying, I'm enjoying every second of his humiliation because other people are saying this now, like people, sources close to him, that whatever his bluster is on the outside, of course he's shaken. This is completely humiliating, and I am here for every second of it.
Every moment. And my favorite of it all is you got to go down to the dirty jailhouse. Just like everybody else.
What? I can't stop dancing.
Mark Meadows, yeah, you too. Get your butt on up in there.
All the federal court don't want to hear you, boo. They don't want to hear you.
And what I need everybody to pay attention to is that, what's his name? Harrison Floyd? One of the two black people involved is the only person in jail. Yeah. And this is what you get.
There you go.
Deal with these people.
Can't even get my sympathy because when you lay down with dogs,
you get up with the fleas.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't even get up with fleas. You go directly straight to jail. You don't have a get out of jail card. You don't have anybody paying your attorney fees.
Yeah.
You gonna do that time.
Welcome back to backness.
Can we officially name this Fani Willis Week? Because we are in the finding out. We are in finding out week. After
my girl. Let me tell you something. Nobody else had the courage. Nobody else did their job appropriately. As much as I appreciate Jack Smith, nobody has done their job with this man until my girl Fanny. She went on there and said, "You are a criminal. This is how we do with this."
Yeah. This is how we do it.
You have to. She let them turn themselves in.
Yeah.
Which, I kind of. All right.
Yeah.
But
to channel Ari Melber, channeling Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. We do it like South Central does.
I've heard.
Listen, no, but I love that Mark Meadows and who else was Jeff Clark. It's like, can we please not have to be arrested because we're special and white? And she was like, bitch, get your candy ass in my jail.
No, I won't. Right. I won't. She was kind. Like, I would have had a band and hors d'oeuvres. And I would have. It would have been a black tie. Francis is really good at this, too. She makes a really good charcuterie plate. Like, we would have hooked it up.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
For Cheeseboro?
Mm-hmm. Cheese, compote.
Apricots and compotes.
How about Fani calling Cheeseboro's bluff, right? She's like, I like a speedy trial. She's like, oh, yes, please, check and checkmate. And how about a little earlier? And how about all 19 of y'alls?
Thank you. We are black. We know better than to step up to the plate without the goods.
That's right.
If a person steps to you, they're ready.
Well,
let me see something about black women. Black women sleep with a bonnet on. You know why? Because we're going to be ready for the next day.
Every night.
Is that why?
Every night.
Okay. Because we admit to being the Veruca Salt and Peppa of justice, don't we? But
Push it.
and we were like, why is this taking so long? And because that's why. Because she's ready to roll, man. She's ready to go with all 19 of them.
She's like, I can call my sitter and we can do it today.
That's right.
All right, because presumably she has slept in a bonnet and she's ready to go.
She's ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right.
You got to put on a good bra. That's it.
Her prosecuting bra? She's got like a regular bra and a prosecuting
Going
trial
to jail bra.
Yes. And you know what? And I want to see every drop of it on television.
Oh.
Every single second. They're going to be like, what happened to Frances? We have not seen her again. She at home watching that trial over and over and over. It's going to be my porn.
Yeah, this is the only reality TV show Trump has ever not liked, right? He was whining earlier, wasn't he? It's televised, going to be televised for the whole world to see.
Where he's going to give us all his evidence?
Yeah.
Doesn't he want it to be televised?
Right. Yeah, that he said his lawyers have to wait and put it in the trial thing, all that.
In the recordy thing.
Irrefutable.
The evidence.
Irrefutable stuff.
It's sort of be irrefutables.
Yes. Yes.
I'm his new attorney. I don't know if anybody knows that. Francis and I are now
you retweeted
Trump's legal team.
You
we are
retweeted
attorney-esques.
You retweeted Basil, who said, how is Giuliani surrendering himself and allowed to shake hands like he's campaigning? Does everyone who surrenders for such severe major crimes get that? He surely wouldn't have allowed it as a prosecutor, just asking, likely rhetorically. Yeah, I mean, but again, I don't care how they act. This is a huge humiliation for Giuliani as well, right?
That's right. To be called in on the statute that you are most associated with, it is the level of karma that is delicious.
Yeah. It's also a really good lesson in you should pay attention. Like, you use this statute, how you gonna go commit the crimes? The same way, you know better.
Because he thought that he was above the law.
There you go. See, I think that they should introduce them to their future cellies so they can start to develop that rapport, those relationships now, because it's going to be hard when they first in prison. Mm-hmm. They're going to be crying. Like, you want to develop that rapport now.
Okay. So this whole, two systems of justice, woe is me. By the way, they seem very newly concerned with jail conditions and prisoner treatment all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Rich white people seem to be very concerned. I just, because these were just two stories just from this week. Police arrested and beat the wrong black man inside of an Applebee's and then charged him. Yep. I feel like this also falls under managing your fast food expectations, but I don't. Police in Kenosha, Wisconsin are conducting an internal investigation. You know how those always go. After officers placed the wrong man under arrest at an Applebee's in July, but ended up charging him for resisting arrest anyway. Hit and run occurred on the nearby freeway around 11 p.m. local time. Witnesses told law enforcement 2 black men and a woman with a child had fled the scene on foot in the direction of Applebee's. Officers looking to apprehend them instead confronted a different black man seated inside Applebee's and forcibly put the man in handcuffs. Meanwhile, the people the police were actually looking for were found in the restaurant's bathroom. But it's just, these stories happen not just every day, like every hour, right?
Yeah, because you know why? Black people are supposed to be interchangeable like Legos.
Right.
And, and any black person is good enough.
Yeah, because we're all criminals, right? So if you grab one, you just took a criminal off the street. That's all it is. And I guarantee you that those cops were afraid for their lives.
This one, police handcuffed black child outside his home, say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. This in Lansing, Michigan, Angela B. Shelton of the Detroit Sheltons.
He was taking out the trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, white... Thank you. White police officer handcuffed a black child outside his Michigan home in an unfortunate case of wrong place, wrong time. Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate.
That's not unfortunate. White children don't get handcuffed outside their homes taking out trash.
People.
And it would never be called. It would never be called unfortunate. Karen would have their badges.
Yes, she would.
Yeah. The department posted an explanation on Facebook after the cell phone video. It's always after the cell phone video circulates, isn't it? It showed the officer leading the boy whose hands are cuffed behind his back through a parking lot of an apartment complex. The officer had been searching for a suspect in a string of car thefts when he spotted the child. He's 12. and taking out the trash to the dumpster when he was approached by an officer who had his gun unholstered and was holding it in front of him. I mean, it's just, I wonder how many per hour actually these happen in the United States, right?
Yeah, you know that car thieving ring that takes out your trash first? They come in, they go, we're going to steal your car, but first, do you have any recyclables?
Sorry.
It's just, I can't with it.
Yeah.
They're just, what they are, they're Klan. I'm just done.
It's just, like, those are two stories just from, I don't know, probably a half hour this week. And they're all whining, right, about, the unfairness in the two systems of justice. Yeah, exactly. You tweeted special counsel appointments for Hunter Biden. Fine. Investigate away. Where's the special counsel investigating Jared Kushner grifting $2 billion while in office? Where's the special counsel investigating Ivanka Trump receiving Chinese patents while serving in office? Tell us again about what I understand we should do an congressional thing, but you're right. Where is the criminal investigation? Right.
And no one can see it. No one sees it on that side. And I don't, again, there are no facts over there. So what we have to continually do on our side is pursue the truth. That's all I ask. Pursue the legal truth.
Never drop it.
Yeah, exactly. Because look at, what do you call it? Jim Jordan has just announced an investigation of Fani Willis. Right?
Bring it.
I know.
If you don't think Fani isn't ready, you are crazy.
I hope she has the same template letter.
I turn my head and let people touch children, Jordan. Okay?
Yeah. He all up in his coup. He all up in his coup, and that's what he's really doing. He's trying to protect himself.
I hope she has the same template letter that she sent to Cheeseboro, Mark Meadows, and Jeff Clark.
Week. Bitch, please take your line of bullshit down to the corner market and sell it there, because this five and dime isn't buying your line today.
Okay, and as Ted Lieu said, I hope she ignores the subpoena like he did from the Congressional Committee, right?
Exactly. You mean the villainy you teach me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
This is not. When does Congress have investigations into prosecutors, states,
local prosecutors? It's ridiculous. Exactly.
Boost your immunity now with Tapiro, the new high-potency, great-tasting elderberry gummies infused with zinc and vitamin C. Tapiro is available exclusively at healthpowerusa.com. Boost your immunity. Order your supply of Tapiro now at healthpowerusa.com.